once again. Today we are going to look at something very simple, how God really performed very well. And when you look at it, indeed from the weekly time frame, we can simply see that there is a strong buy. It is moving in a strong buy direction. It has presented so many opportunities. Um, these opportunities, of course, to see them with your eyes, it needs you to be at least on another level of expertise. But anyway, like any other trader, these entries you can notice them on your own if you keep on practicing on a daily basis. So let us look at those entries. We are going to focus on the past 5 weeks of the weekly time frame, rather candles of the weekly time frame. Let's go to daily and see how this performed very well. So honor that all this happened already, but I'll be dropping videos showing how these trades you can catch them up at a very early stage and take your entries before it goes any far. But right now we are looking at the very good performance it made when you look in the daily time frame. So we are looking out, focusing on the weeks alone. The weeks, when we look at the weeks, so we can see we've noted those weeks out. Someone will be asking, why are we not noting weeks of this area? We don't have weeks there, so the weeks are down here. That's why we are noting them out. So that was a breakout that happened last week, which pushed the market to the upside. When we look at it, looking at only the weeks, you can simply tell that it was a strong buy. It was a strong breakout. Later retested. We'll see the retest in the 4-hour time frame. So that's how gold performed very well. So I won't show my trades that I made. No, it won't make sense. It's better when I'm making these entries on a fresh entry in days of trading. Today is Thursday. We're just looking at how gold performed very well. When we look always in the past, it's an indicator that there is high chance, there's high possibility that we will meet the same strategy, the same criteria, and we will catch those moves to the upside. It's always good to go back to the past and look out for those zones that performed very well and make the head or the mind capture those moments. So every time you back in trades, you can simply catch the same moves and of course take the win rate that happened in the past. So that's why I always go back and look out for those zones, the wicks that performed very, very well. So I have nothing to talk about gold that is quite bad this week or the past week or the entire month, because gold has performed very well, very, very well. uh Very soon I'll show you my account, but not now. So let's move to the 4 hour. So in the 4 hour, you see the breakout, made a retest, moved up. So this here, we consider it as a retest. The candle made a little bit, we have a bearish candle in the middle, then which kind of forming a tweezer. Then later we see the market move from that angle to the upside, which simply means it was a retest and it moved up. So on this area, market also performed very well, very, very well, and later broke our strong zone and moved upside. So when we look the tweezer here, here, you can see the market formed a kind of bullish engulfing. It moved up, then it again formed a bullish it's kind of halami, bullish halami kind of. Then it moved up, the same here, the same here, then it moved up. So what are we seeing here? The market came back on the same zone and moved up. So this was very, very, very good performance, which could flip 100 times an account, 100 times. So when we look at this, it would give you a sell entry, which of course would make you run mad, because by the time you notice that this sale is no longer sale, when the market is almost wiping away your trade. So when we look at it in that formality, it gives us one reason why we shouldn't try to trade only twice touch on the zone. You wait for a second touch. Most of the time the second touch is the best ever. So when we look here, we have this touch, we have this, we have that, and we have the one which is here. So the best of them is the one we got here. The second touch most of times tends to have failure, but this was very strong because we had two touches. We had a zone from down and a zone in the middle that crosses through, which made a strong sale. So that's it for now. A nice weekend. See you in the next video. Voila.